Oh, I'm going to say good afternoon. It's still morning, isn't it, at the moment? It feels like we've been here forever. Do you not think today?
Oh, yeah.
So we've had some really good shows and we've been really busy and I love it. And you've been in my head because I have somebody else's. Right, welcome to live shopping here at Highlight Crafts. We've got a cracking show for you. You're going to love this. Lots of demos with our lovely Stephanie. We've got Katie on cameras for this one. We've got Andrew in the producing seat. Oh, and he's just told me already. Only just like 20 seconds in that we've got a lot of limited stocks.
Ahead.
I know, well done. That's brilliant. Right, let's sort out all this housekeeping first and then we can see what we're bringing you in this hour. It is absolutely fabulous. So, Highlight Crafts, we're a small company, craft company based in Derbyshire. Everyone thinks we're this big, massive company. We're not. There's about how many? 28 of us, something like that?
No, 26, I think.
26 of
26,
us.
27, 28.
And every day, apart from Sundays, we come in here and we do live shopping and you can literally shop while you watch. It's brilliant. You can watch us on your TV if you put us on YouTube, so that's good. You can also watch us on Facebook and Instagram, or you can watch us on our website, which is highlightcrafts.com, which is brilliant. Now then, to shop with us on either Facebook or Instagram, you'll see on your screen right now it says Shop Grace. Whatever the words say in bold on your screen is what you type into the comments underneath the video to purchase that product. And it automatically puts it into a basket for you. Then you'll get an automated message that comes out to you that says thank you for your order. And inside that message, you will find a link. You're going to click that link and that will take you to our website where I need you to log in so you get your club benefits and then check out those baskets, because the sooner you check them out, the sooner we can get that happy post coming up your drive, which is what we want, isn't it? And then we can get stuck in and crafting. If you would prefer to watch us directly on our website, highlightcrafts.com, you can also do that. Really, really simple. Just head on over there, click watch live, press play, and as soon as that show starts to stream, the items will all appear down the right hand side of your screen. You then select the ones that you wish to purchase and they'll go into a little red shopping bag that will appear at the top of your screen. When you're ready to check out, click on that bag and that will take you through that process. Now, the reason that I asked you to log in before you check out is to make sure that you get your club benefits. So we have Club Highlight here, and what that means is on every single order that you ever place with us, you will get discount. So you start with tier 1 where you get 5%, you spend X amount, you go up to tier 2 and you can build up like that. As if that's not enough, we also give you loyalty points for every pound that you spend. So every time you spend money with us, you get those points allocated back onto your account, which means that you can then use them as a discount against a small purchase, or you could buy a big purchase with them if you save them up for long enough, which is brilliant, isn't it? And loads of people do that, which is fabulous. And then on top of that, if your basket spend is over £35 after discounts, we pay your postage, which is brilliant, isn't it? So you've got all the benefits of being a club member. Now, joining fee, free. There isn't one. It's completely free. All you need is an account with us here at Highlight Crafts and you will get all those benefits. And can I just say, we don't ask you your age because we're nosy. We ask you your age because we send you a little something extra special on your birthday. So if it's your birthday and you remember, make sure to check your emails on that day, because we send you a little gift. Right, shall we get stuck in? Because I don't think these are going to last very long. Now then, these are stencils that have been bought in from an external supplier. So we don't cut these. So we're already being asked about SVG files. This isn't our artwork, so there won't be SVG files for this because this is somebody else's design work. Oh, Stephanie's putting her hand up. Yes, my lovely.
But we are going to be doing, and it's going to be about 6 to 7 weeks, we are going to do some SVG files that are similar to these.
Okay, there you go. That's nice. Now then, imagine that with your, what's the foil one? the medium that you put down on your fabric and then you let it dry and you foil over the top.
Oh, yes.
Heat transfer.
Well,
imagine
now you know
that.
why we need to do those. On the back of a denim jacket.
Back of a black jacket. Yes,
One
love.
of those wood burn with the wood burning heat.
Yes, pyrography. Oh yes, the wood burning gel.
On the
Wood burning pens.
Oh,
even
we
Katie's
should
getting
have
crafty.
this.
Katie's getting crafty.
Oh,
Stephanie.
Andrew,
Quick,
can
get her on
you
there.
check if we've got wood burning gel in stock so we can tell people to go to the
What,
web?
the pens?
The pens I don't think we have. The
Have
gel
we got the
might.
pens?
The gel we might.
Etching cream.
Oh.
Imagine that on a mirror. Right, let's get stuck into these stencils. Otherwise, there's not going to be anything left. Right, first of all, Majestic Stare. Right, come in here, Katie, and let's have a look at these. Look at the quality of that. Isn't that just beautiful? You can see the personality just in the shape of that eye there. It shows you that it means business, doesn't it? Shop Stare, $17.99 is going to get you 3 of these stencils. Now look at that one. Wow. Look at that. He's hunting, isn't he? Look at his eyes. He's properly focused. And then you're also going to get that one as well. Oh, I love these. These are brilliant. These are fantastic. Right, so all 3 of those, it's Shop Stare, and you will get all 3 of those for $17.99 before your club discount. That's brilliant value for money, because these are tools. Just like we were talking about the wax seals in the other room earlier on, these are tools. These are going to last you a long time if you look after them. Right, next one, Royal Gaze is next. Oh, I like that one. Look at that. These are absolutely fabulous. I'll tell you what, if you've got the wide nibs and the patience, which I would have, these with your foil pen through would look absolutely amazing. So if you've got your foil pen, this is going to look lovely. Also with your paste as well, the paste would be great as well. Then you've got this chap here. Look at this one. Isn't that fabulous? And then, I know we've got Jamie Oliver on the TV, Andrew. Can we please have a look? Let's put a message in the group, love, please, because the TV's gone back to Jamie Oliver. Can learn how to cook while we sell. How about that? That's brilliant, isn't it? Cook and craft. Love that. There's a whole new show. Right, so you've got all of those 3. Royal Gaze. Isn't that beautiful? You'll have to tell me oh, hang on, let me get the iPad and I can have a look on here. Shop Royal, $17.99. Right, now then. Next, backgrounds, textures, designs, patterns, all of that, all of those words. Now then, these are, we've got 2 different sets. The first set is fur. Is that the code, Andrew? Shop Fur, $19.99 is going to get you that one. And that one. Oh, I bet David's really cross that he's not doing it.
I know.
There's a little bit of me grinning, just a little bit inside. Then you've got that one, and Stephanie's smiling her head off because she is getting to do it. And that makes me smile too. Then you're also going to get that one. Then you're going to get those 2. Now, you could use those as a patio floor if you wanted to. Couldn't you? Cobble Street. Those you could use, not just for your animals. I love these. I think these are brilliant. Imagine these with all your metallic paste through, your diamond paste with this, or using your airbrush. I know. Brilliant with an airbrush. I think Stephanie might be showing you that in a little while. That one is Shop Fur, $19.99. We'll get you all 6 of those. That's just over £3 a stencil before your discount. That's cracking.
My favourite is coming up next.
Scales.
Yeah.
Is this your favourite? Right, let's have a look at this one. Shop Scale. Look at that.
Have you seen how many you get?
I know. You're getting 6. And that one. And that one. And that one. Oh, I love that. That looks like a bit like a lava lamp. Not going to lie, I love that. That's really cool. That looks like one of those really, really obscure creatures that you would find in the deepest part of the ocean, that just swimming around and you've no idea what they are because you've never got there. I do not think, Katie, they do, don't they?
Armadillo.
Armadillo.
Do you know the...
Armadillo, yeah, absolutely. Then you've got that one. Oh, I love that. That makes your eyes go a bit funny. I like that one. That's great. And then you've also got this one as well. This is Shop Scales. It's $19.99 and you're going to get all 6 of them, which is fab. Now, even if you only wanted a very subtle finish in the background, run it through with your embossing mat, which will be brilliant, wouldn't it? Give you a very soft texture on the background. Right, I have to tell you, the first one, Majestic Stair, no, Royal, second one we went to then. Brilliant, gone. Too late if you wanted that one, I'm afraid. I'm really sorry. We do still have stock of this one, which I'll let me lay these out across here now so that you can see them. Very, very limited now on these. Aren't these just magnificent? I love them. I think they're absolutely fantastic. Right, now then, if you want a real treat,
these
are outstanding,
stunning,
aren't they? So the first one, Andrew, is this one. Now I'm going to lift this up so you can see it. Shop Regal, $14.99. How incredible is that? Oh, I just think this is amazing. Never seen stencils as good as these with animals, have you?
No, but I've been doing a lot of research on because of course we're going to be doing some, and I've been researching different styles and different looks, and also the size of them as well. This is a cushion panel.
Absolutely.
This is making your own fabric.
Yep.
This is doing a statement on the back of a blouse. Okay. Even on the front, lining it up so that you can have half of it, or just doing half the face, coming off the side of the shirt, or a t-shirt.
Tote bags.
Down your jeans.
Yes.
These are fantastic.
Down my jeans. Like
and
that.
Look at how impressive they look.
Look at that. Isn't that amazing? Just the gold paste on a black background. This one with your foil, with your metal leaf over the top is excellent. I love it. Look at that. These are great, aren't they? Just that extra texture in here.
They go with all the animals that we've got in our sets.
They're brilliant, aren't they? Yeah, all your family favourites. Work with that. How cool is that? Right, so if you want your lion, that is Shop Regal, and it is, how much, Andrew? $14.99. Thank you. Right, now then, look at this one here. I won't be able to choose. This is Shop Grace, and this, I mean, the movement in that is really quite extraordinary, isn't it? $14.99 is going to get you that one. I think I would do this with the metallic paste. I think that would look absolutely amazing. But your foil pen as well. If you want a real project, you know, when you start cross-stitching, a lot of us came to craft from cross-stitching, I think, and you start with a little one and then you go into a massive sampler. Imagine doing that with your foil pen. I would sit and happily do that. That would be right up my street. Love that. And I think, well, I know you'll love it as well. Right, so if you want that one, sorry, Andrew, you're going to have to remind me because the words come in and go out. Shop Grace, $14.99. Now then, this one is tremendous. Shop Majesty. And so it should be. Now I'm going to be really open with you. We've got 4 of these left. So if you want them, you're going to have to be quick. $16.99. That on a canvas would look absolutely extraordinary. But I remember my mum used to have a black denim jacket. That on the back of that. Oh, she'd have loved that. Absolutely loved it. Yeah, in white as well, as Andrew said. Yeah, like a white tiger. Isn't that just beautiful? So that one is, sorry Andrew, remind me, Shop Majesty, $16.99. This is how quick words come in and go out. You know when they used to teach you and your dad used to look in your ear and say, oh yeah, I can see the other side. That's what, honestly.
Can I just say, Jamie's making a lovely flambe something.
It's a good job my creativity doesn't come in and go out, isn't it? Or I would be really snookered. Right, now then, your final stencil on this one. Look how magnificent that is. The code for this, Andrew, is, please? Shop Poise, Poise, Shop Poise, and it's how much? $14.99. Next person to put this in the basket will be the last person to get it, because it's one left. You have been shopping ahead, haven't you? Well done, you. Amazing. Right, now you want this, don't you, Stephanie? Majestic.
Oh, no, I want to show them this
Do
instead.
you want to do that first, and then we'll come back and do the airbrush?
This? Because I need to show you these texture stencils. Please don't think this is just for this style, because I've purposely chosen the pinks and the purples, and I want you to see them. So this is scales. Right, now I've got a few techniques in one one design.
I'm coming in.
Right, so I want you to see this one.
Yep.
Where you just go round the edge of the, and well, you flick it. You flick it in so that you get this texture. I'm going to show you all of these. So you flick it. Then we've got this one where you get a graduated colour from here. Then we go really, really pale. And look at how I've gone pale and round this area. So all these textures on this one sheet work brilliantly.
Wow. Look at that.
Then what we've got here is we've got really intense colour. So we've gone on with tense colour. Then we've got really rough texture fading away and really soft texture and then very soft fading away here. So we go from really rough to really soft to a double graduation to a flicked brush stroke to the middle where we're fading it down as a graduated colour. Look at that.
Isn't that fabulous?
That is and you can see the different pieces of it that it is picked out. These are my favourite texture stencils that we've had this year. And this is the bit that I like even better. It's using airbrush inks. So if you thought you don't need an airbrush because you don't think you can control it, you can still get the effects using these inks, and let me show you. So first of all, what you do, you put some of your Cadence stencil spray on the back. You absolutely need it. Now the other thing that I want to show you is you can, because of the way these stencils are, you can get them so that you can get them to tessellate, and they're not designed for this, but it does work.
Yeah.
So I've got so what you do, you put a little bit of each colour on your pad. Let me show you. So this is it. I'm very, very excited about this one. The scales, I think this, I can just...
Yeah, we're busy for that.
I could just go back into this now and just put a little bit of gold through the middle of that.
You could.
On top of the colours.
And then imagine if you aquastoned over the top.
Oh, wow. This... And I don't actually need this.
Sorry, darling, just tell me that again. Which has gone? Which is Poise?
The cheetah.
This one, right, lovely, that's gone. Next one. Oh, and both of the 8x8 sets that we started with have now gone.
What, both of those?
Both of them, these have gone, all gone. So we've got the backgrounds, we've got this fur and the scales left, and then we've got 3 of the bigger stencils left. No, Majesty's gone as well. We haven't got that one either.
Wow.
Majesty inscribed. That's the big one.
This one?
The big 12x12 one.
That one?
Yeah.
All right, that's gone.
Oh, right.
Okay.
So what I've done,
Brilliant.
I've got 2 colours on this brush. Now I love multicolouring. I absolutely love it. So the first one, I'm just going to do it here. You get it and you're flicking. Now you need a stencil brush. You need this stencil brush. So I'm just going to flick this as I go across my stencil, and you wait till you see the effect that it's got. Look at what's happening in this edge. I'm now just going to turn this round and I'm going to flick it from here. So let me get some more. Oh, I love this effect. The bit this is good is, see how it's puddling in this edge of the stencil? Just look at it. Look at the way that that's puddling. Now look at this technique. Look at how You flick
Yeah, I love
it,
that.
but as you flick it, it puddles in
Yeah.
this edge. Let me show you. Look at this one here. Look at that, guys. Look at it.
It's similar to what I do with the foil pen, isn't it, when I do the
Yes,
X
when
look?
you do flicky
Yeah.
things. But look how that's actually joined that stencil up. And if I show you this bit, look at it.
Wow.
It looks like
looks
you've
furry.
got fur.
It does.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, it
it's
does.
brilliant. So you get that.
Love that.
Then up here, very gentle. Very, very gentle. It's hardly touching. And you need to swirl in both directions. Otherwise, if you don't, you won't get the different effects that we've got. Lovely, soft swirls both directions. Right. Look at that.
Wow.
Look at how it looks joined on.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah?
Really clever.
Right, now watch this bit. So back into here. So this technique, this flicking doesn't work with paint. It has to be this
Yes.
alcohol ink. If it's not an alcohol ink,
Airbrushing.
airbrush ink.
Not
What
alcohol.
it's doing is it's grabbing, and this is our paper that we sell, the papers, the posh cards
card,
that we
yeah.
sell. It's grabbing the paper the minute it touches. So it's like being sucked into the paper, and then the bit that's left on the edge of the top of it, you can flick. So let me show you that again. I'm going to just do it here. Look, so when I touch it, it literally starts to suck into the paper, and then when you flick it, you just get the edge of the ink flicked.
Wow.
So it's similar to dry brushing, but because you've got this plastic edge, it builds up
Yeah, you
along the
you put
plastic
more force
edge.
on than you would if you were
So
dry brushing, wouldn't you?
so I'm catching it on that part, so that when I flick, I've got it, the ridge here. So it's what gives you this almost like a shaded finish
brilliant.
and the fur. So that one, right. Then we go again. So let's go purple, and I'm going to go with my blue. This is David's favourite blue. If I use it all up, that'll get me into trouble, won't it? So I'm going to use them all.
Are you?
Yeah.
We do get we do have 4 different sets of ink on the show. Put another message in, Andrew. We're now watching America's Got Talent. Flipping heck.
This
If you
is
could
good
see
for
what
us.
we could see right now. We do have 4 sets of airbrush inks on the show for you, which I'll go through for you when Stephanie's shown you this demonstration. But you don't need an airbrush. You don't have to have an airbrush
You
to
don't
use these.
No, you don't. And
That's
that's why I
brilliant.
wanted to show it, because
I love that.
I wanted people who haven't got the confidence
Yes.
to use an airbrush, because I'll be honest, I think there is a level of skill, but that's good because it's teaching us something new.
Absolutely.
But I wanted you to be able to see that you can get exactly, so I'm quite heavily loading this ink. I'm picking up a good amount of those 2 colours on this brush. I'm tapping it off on my sheet, but I'm putting a good amount of that ink on. Now, you would expect on a really absorbent card like this that would bleed. Not at all. Look at it. It's absolutely gorgeous. Right, let me go down again.
that.
Now, I've changed my colours. So I'm flicking with another shade from where I've been.
Yeah.
So you wait and see what happens. It will show it really well on this side. This is what I love. Right, guys, you're going to see this. Look at this. Look at that. Wow. Look at the effect. Look at that.
Imagine that die cut.
Right, then I'm going to
That would look
offset
amazing,
this
wouldn't it, die
like
cut?
this. Oh, it would. This would be,
Yeah.
as using our foundation
Yeah.
dyes. But I'm also, you've got to do it with all of our family favourites.
Yes,
You know, all the
exactly.
family
Yeah,
favourites
yeah.
that we've got.
I love it.
So I've offset the stencil. So this is still just one stencil. I've offset it from where we were with the design. And now, I love these effects. This is brilliant because in the 80s we did a lot of stenciling.
If you still, you got stenciled, didn't you?
Oh, you did. and I've just the fact that we've got it's coming back.
I know.
And we can do all this. Right.
That's amazing.
Look at the shadows that we've got here.
Wow.
All that shadow effect. And do you know why? It's these brushes.
They're brilliant.
Because that's the stain from the other paints, but the ink literally sits on the edge until you do that, and it'll run up the natural bristles. And look at how it's separated those colours. So that hasn't got the pink on it that I've got on the other side. It's kept them separate. So you can get effects like that.
That's absolutely gorgeous. I love that. I'll tell you what, if you make handbags as gift bags, if you cut your handbag out of that.
Hey, what about just doing gift bags with it?
Right. Cool.
Yeah.
Right.
Wow.
Right, come with me. We're going to have a look at these brushes. Right, so your nature line brushes. I love these brushes. They're a really nice quality. They're also very ergonomic. I know we're on a slight one. Don't worry, it will be fine. Don't worry about it. It will get there. But you get a small, a medium and a large in each one. But I love the length of the barrel for these because they fit really ergonomically in your hand, because you're doing a lot of either that or that when you're holding a stencil brush, and these are really comfortable in your hand. You're going to get 2 sets, so 6 of them for $9.99. I've paid more than that for one stencil brush, literally for one, and these are a fabulous quality. A little tip when you're washing them, the way that I do it is put a little bit of washing up liquid in the middle of my hand, swirl it round so that soap gets into the bristles, and then just rinse it thoroughly in lukewarm water under the tap. And when I'm drying them, I put them on a piece of kitchen roll with the bristles down so that the water runs out of those bristles, doesn't go into the glue that's in that bezel there. Shop Nature, $9.99. Right, we need to recap these stencils because we haven't got a lot of them left. So we'll start with fur. And we will show you these because these are brilliant. Right, we haven't got many of these at all. Andrew's just told me how many. We haven't got a lot. Right, so that one first of all. How lovely is that? I love that. And you don't have to use the whole thing, you know, just section it off and do individual smaller pieces. It might be that you just want to put these onto one of the rice papers that we've been bringing you and adding in your own layer of texture and design. It could be that you want to use that as a stone wall, right? Absolutely, you can do that. I love stencils, and I was never a stencil person, and then I went to Cadence, and I experienced the joy of looking at a stencil and going, oh, that looks dreadful. When you've got all those paints and inks everywhere, and you look at it and you're like, oh, no idea what this is going to look like. And then when you reveal and you see this magic underneath, I'll never forget that feeling. And you can have that feeling at home. It's really special because you look at it, and it's very much like that with mixed media. I learned that you have to get through that almost like a pain barrier, because you get to a stage where you're like, this isn't going to be right. Keep going. Just keep going. Very much like Stephanie's just shown you with that stenciling. And honestly, the feeling when you reveal what's underneath is magic. You can also have that one and that one. So you're going to get all of those. These I would use all day, every day, because these to me they are obviously fur, but you would get away with these all day, every day. They're brilliant, aren't they? I love them. And you've also got those two as well. So if you want those, shop for $19.99. We'll get you all 6 of them. We're being asked if they'll emboss. They will. They won't give you a very deep emboss, but sometimes you don't want that. And you can always, once you've run it through, keep your hinge in place, turn it over onto your rubber mat and get an embossing ball tool and go around the edge and make that emboss deeper.
And spritz the paper
and
first. That'll make a big difference.
Yeah, it will, absolutely. A very light spray of water, and then rub that water into the card. That will soften those fibres. Right, scales next. Now then, look at this little lot. Aren't these just fabulous? Now, we've got 10 of these left. So if you want one of these, I'll tell you another thing that I like to do with stencils is get a piece of really, really thin copier paper, like super, super thin. Die cut a shape out of the middle, or even better, that vellum would be perfect for it, actually, the vellum that we had on this morning. Die cut an aperture out of the middle, put it onto your card, and then put your stencil over the top. And that when you then stencil it with your inks, when you take it away, you'll just have the shape with that pattern in it. So really cool thing to do. And I love doing stuff like that. Just really inexpensive copier paper, die cut the shape that you want, and then you can use that as your aperture. It's great fun. Right, now then, we also have 2 of our large ones left as well. We have this one, and I can't tell you the code because it's gone off again.
There's gremlins in
there
today.
Is a gremlin today. Shop Regal, and it is $14.99. How beautiful is that? Now you can foil over the top of hybrid acrylic. So imagine this done in black hybrid acrylic and then foiled with your foil pen over the top. That is amazing, isn't it? Oh, I think I might need to do that. Don't know when, but I might need to do that. So if you want that one, that's Shop Regal, $14.99. And then we have this one. And this, Shop Grace, $14.99. We've got 2 of this left. So if you want it, you're going to have to be quick again. Right. Now then, shall we have a look at inks for you? So these are your inks that have been made for your airbrush. Okay. Now, we have the airbrush in stock. I'll talk you through that in a minute or so. But Stephanie is using this ink with a stencil brush, which is brilliant. The other great thing about using inks out of a bottle like this is that your ink pads don't dry out.
No.
Because you're not using an ink pad. You're using a tiny drop and you're using it either with your airbrush or with a stencil brush. So if you want all of the colours that are in the top row and all of the colours that are in the bottom row, and there are some metallics in there, so you'll see the separation there on the copper. Just give them a really good shake like that, and all that colour will just blend into each other. It's brilliant, isn't it? The metallics I think will look absolutely wonderful on black. So if you want 4, 8, 12, 15, thank you Katie, 15 colours, those top 2, that is Shop, let me get my iPad and I can have a look. Shop Artist, $27.99.
That's less than £2 a bottle.
That is less than £2 a bottle.
That's crazy.
Way less.
Yeah.
Way, way, way less.
That's really, really good value for money.
Brilliant. Now your next one down is Shop, I don't know, Shop Specialist. Oh, Andrew's going to change it, it says. It's all right. It's on the screen. Oh, never mind. Andrew's going to change. Whatever. Shop Specialist, $27.99 is going to get you all of those. So you're going to get 15 of those. Can I mix these and blend these colours?
Yes, of course. That's some blending.
So you're not buying 15 colours, are you?
No, you're buying hundreds
We're
of
buying
colours.
hundreds and hundreds of them.
And the
That is
metallics look
Shop
amazing
Special.
over the top.
Andrew's changed it to Special. Shop Special, $27.99. Now then, Stephanie, what's the difference with these?
Well, so those are slightly,
Like
first of all, different colours.
Yes.
They've got a little bit of
Interference.
iridescence and interference in them. So when you look at them, you can see that luxury.
They're
so
a bit like the magic film,
yes,
aren't they?
yes,
That
they are.
kind of thing. Oh, imagine these on magic film. Right, now then, you want the top ones and the second row down. We've got very, 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 very limited
stock. It's
on
just what's
these.
last from the last
If you want
show.
those 10, it's Shop Opulent and it's $24.99. £2.49 for an iridescent specialist airbrush ink. That's amazing. And in each one of these, you are going to get 20 mil. So you've got 200 mil. Wow, that's a lot of ink. That's going to last you a long time. And you only need a tiniest amount. So if you want that one, that is Shop Opulent, $24.99. And then your bottom 2, these, you can see why we've called this Shop Jewel, because they are those beautiful jewel tones. You've got your sapphires and your garnets in there. They're absolutely stunning. So if you've got an airbrush, brilliant. If you haven't got an airbrush, you can use them with your stencil brushes. Now, let me show you this airbrush, because this is blinking brilliant, this. To get an airbrush, now I remember buying, do you remember Craftwell that did the cut and boss? I bought their air gun. It was £100 and odd, and it's incredibly noisy. And I never used it because of that. This is brilliant. So in your box, I love the company that made this, because they've gone to the trouble of having that made so that everything is safe and secure and goes back in its right place. I love that. Tells me that they care about the product. You then get your airbrush, your system itself. So you get the actual holder, and everything just screws together. So that screws on top of there. You've then got this little trigger that pulls back, and that is your airflow. Now, to control the airflow, the tighter this is, the less flow will come out, and the more open this is, the wider the flow you will get. You've got a little place there for your little container to go into. Comes with a lid. Use the lid. Please put the lid on. I know what I'm like, I keep forgetting, and then every time I tip it up it goes everywhere. So you've got your little kettle in there. You've also got a smaller one, a little metal one in there. This is exactly the same as the ones we brought you before, it's just a different colour, because I know somebody will sit there thinking, is it different? It's exactly the same. And you've also got your charging cord as well in there. Couldn't be easier. The thing I would say to you, having never really used an airbrush before and using this, is first of all, get yourself some just cheap copy of paper and play. Okay, that's the thing to do. Try just opening up that nozzle, seeing what it looks like when it's tight, seeing what it looks like at all the different stages, and then try standing up and doing it. Because when you're airbrushing and you sat down, you're kind of doing that. When you stand up and you're airbrushing, the flow of it is coming out in a different direction. So try both. You'll find your way, and when you find your way, you'll love it. It's absolutely brilliant. Now, on top of that, you're also going to get a little pipette. Now, this is good for putting ink in, but it's even better for taking the ink out of the kettle and putting it back in your bottle, because you don't want to be wasting that ink, do you? So you've got that in there, and then you've got all your cleaning tools on a little jump ring. So you've got the brushes and the little metal rods. David would tell you clean it thoroughly after each use, because you don't want to come back and those nozzles be blocked. And if I just show you this, let me just find this. If I open this up, if my hands will allow me to do it today, they might not. No, my hand's not going to allow me to do that today. But inside there is the finest, finest, finest nozzle. It's brilliant, and you will get an incredible look and finish. So if you'd like an airbrush, if you fancy treating yourself and having a go, please do, because it is lovely. You also get some gloves in there as well, and an extra little cleaning brush. That is Shop Brush. It's $34.99, guys. It's $34.99.
Airbrushes are normally much more than that.
That's the airbrush. It's quiet. It's really quiet, and it's fabulous. Right, now then, the other thing that we have is a cleaning kit. And this I would recommend if you're going to get this. This is brilliant. So, tell you why, a few things in here that you need. First of all, you've got extra brushes. All right, so you've got extra cleaning brushes. You then get this part. This is glass. Okay, so it's a really beautifully made product. Your airbrush goes in there, and you literally put your water in here and you just flush it through. Okay, you've got in here, there's a little, you know, like you get in your vacuum cleaner. What do they call them? Words gone. Filters. Thank you. Little filter. Brilliant, Katie. Honestly, words. There, and then it's gone. You also get the handle that this sits in, so your airbrush just rests in, so you don't have to hold it. I know they thought of everything. You also get your extra filters to change them when you feel that it's necessary, but this is worth the price of that kit, because in here it's very, very sharp, so please be aware of that. But look how fine the tip of that is. It's incredibly fine. That will go into the nozzle of your airbrush and clean it out. It's incredible. Really, really good quality product. Right, if you want that one, that is, bear with, Shop Clean, $24.99. It's worth investing in that, isn't it, if you're going to be serious about it. We've only got 4 left, so if you want it, it's going to be fast as fingers first. Right, Stephanie, are you ready?
I am.
Oh, it looks like you're having a lot of fun over there.
I am. I'm going to
tell.
All I've done so far is I've put down the colour with using the brushes like you saw me doing.
Right.
And I've just checked that my airbrush is working. Now, the airbrush, when you plug it in, it's rechargeable.
Right.
But if you have, like me, forget to put it back in, don't worry, because you can leave it plugged in and you can work with it plugged in. So I'm just going to leave mine plugged in for a minute.
Okay.
Okay, so all I'm going to do is I'm just going to hold and pull that nozzle back. And I'll just show you here. Let me just make sure it's, there it is, look.
Oh, yeah, look.
So how fine it
fabulous.
is.
Very fine.
And I'm just going to let this, just take your time. You literally are pulling that nozzle back. Just getting, I'm just going to check. Right, need a little bit more ink in here because I only put a couple of drips in. So, I'm just going to put drip, 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 drip. Put 5 drops. Right, then the other thing I'm going to do is, because this airbrush had not been cleaned, I think it's okay. No. Oops.
Had a bit of an accident there.
Well,
Oh,
no,
nothing to see
it's
here.
not an accident.
Nothing
It's
to
just,
see. You did it on purpose, don't you? So you can
Yeah.
pick that up and then you can use it through your next stencil area. I know. It was all planned.
not.
What have you done?
That gave me the fright of my eyes.
I was like Andrew the other day. We were in the kitchen and I got my pot of soup and he'd taken
got
it out of the
to.
microwave to put his in. And as I took it out, I put the lid back on to carry it and it started to dome at the top and the bottom. So I went like that to let the air out. And this soup went like that and it was a pop. And I went, oh, and Andrew, there was like a slight delay and then he jumped out the skin. I was crying laughing.
That's because I've cleaned the thing and not cleaned this.
Andrew says in his defence it was a loud bang. And he got hit with a hot liquid. There was like a few splats.
A hot
of blinking
liquid?
soup,
No,
honestly.
that's
he
not.
Jumped out of his... It's a good job it wasn't David, because David had done a drop roll across the kitchen. He jumps at the slightest little thing, doesn't he?
He
But
does.
yeah, very, very funny.
Oh, it's not. I need
They're
to.
not playing.
It's not tight. No, but it's
And they're
because it's
cleaning
not.
out.
It wasn't cleaned, so it's worked. It's done it. Yes, that's happier.
There you go. We've got it now. Brilliant. See, it happens to the best of us, doesn't it? You think we don't make mistakes. We do.
Oh, we
just
do.
try and
We
them
do
before
a
we go
lot.
live. Sometimes it happens. Sometimes it doesn't. This is going to look magnificent when you reveal. Now, you know when I said before about stencils,
It's even
when
better
you
for the
feel-
splatters.
When you feel that feeling of wow, when you look at the
Right.
stencil and go, oh, that's going to look awful, and then you do the reveal and it looks amazing. Right, let's have a look. Oh, I can see that now where the airbrush is. Look at that. Wow.
Wow.
Look at that.
Oh, I love the splatters too.
I do too.
Look at that. Wow.
That's fab. That looks like it's printed.
It does, doesn't it?
It's that
Let me
good.
just show it like this.
Yeah, look at that.
Look at how smooth the airbrushing is.
Brilliant, that, isn't it?
Look at it.
Now it says on your screen that we're limited stock now for that airbrush. So if you want it, it's $34.99. You know what? It's brilliant. That.
Right. So, right guys, so cleaning it. You need to let me just talk to you about this, because this is, you know, it does need properly cleaning. So that bit stays there, and you can be charging that while you're cleaning this. Right, you've got, I should probably have we got a wipe there at all? There's not a wipe in there.
Let me go and see if I can find you one. There's only
Oh,
one
guys,
of the cleaning kit left, so
cleaning
if you want
kits
that,
left.
you need to be on it.
Don't worry, I'll do it over this piece of paper. So, right, first of all, this needs to be taken apart. That needs actually to be taken off. And what you need to clean here is wipe round the actual, the threads. This bit. Look.
We need to take Katie Evro over this, because she finds the words to finish our sentences.
I know, she's brilliant, isn't she? Look, because
Katie,
you don't want those threads to get clogged up, because then what will happen is it won't you'll get it crossed in the things. The next bit, this, you unscrew this, and that shouldn't have any ink on it, and that's good, that's worked well. Then you take this piece off. And what I do when I'm doing mine is I line all the pieces up so that they're like this. Now that is the air input. That does need to be cleaned. And this piece comes out. It's got a little, just get this out. It's got a little nut there, which I think I can do it with my fingers. Can you see it's got a little nut, and you can undo that, and this will pull out. Let me just see if I can do it. This one's been tightened by a man. I've nearly, it's just a little bit too tight for me. David's tightened this one, and what you do, undo that, and that piece will pull out. Then you can make sure that that is clean. Then this is the bit that really matters. So it's the bit that goes from here to there, and that needle, which you can see on here, go right inside there. That also needs cleaning. Now in your cleaning kit, Mel, can we just have a
yes, absolutely.
Open the kit up?
Yep, absolutely. Now
we've
only got one of these left.
Get it undone for you.
I think Lisa is about to have it. Right, now then, this is your cleaning tool.
So that they can see what you've...
So, just pop your water in there. Pop your water in your kettle, which is your little pan that goes on top of your airbrush. Your handle goes in there, and then your airbrush goes into there. There's even little filters, and you get spare filters in there as well. So instead of having a big tub of water on your desk that you're worried about knocking over, I know because I do it, you can just clean it into here. It's gone. But you also get your brushes, and you get that super fine needle. Please be very careful.
It's very
with that.
sharp.
David said to me, it's the sharpest, finest, pointiest, sharpest needle ever. Those were his words. I think he wanted me to understand that it was really sharp.
Right, Katie.
So I'm passing it on.
Sorry,
Brilliant.
I've managed to get this bit on. Undone a bit,
Perfect.
so you can see what happens now. If this whole piece needs replacing, and it won't unless you were to drop this on a concrete floor with just the needle exposed, which you're not going to do. I've undone that enough now. So look, what you can see. Can you see the needle pull backwards? Mm-hmm. And forwards. So I'm not using that to pull it back. I'm using this because this will do it, because it's got a spring in it. You need to know that it's clean with that bit.
Right.
That's the bit that does it. And when it's all together, that is moved by that piece. But when it's loose like this, it's a good way of making sure that it isn't blocked. Look, can you see? Now I've just there. It's released. It's not quite clean, but it's getting cleaner.
Yeah.
So you need to make sure that that bit is working, because that, oh, there you go.
That's what use that trigger.
Oh, that's so much better than it was when I picked it up, because it was sticky. And if I'd got this in the liquid, that would be cleaning perfectly.
Yeah,
but I've
absolutely.
released it now, so
Brilliant.
that's going to make it work perfectly.
Fabulous. Lovely. Right. Now
Right.
then, we're nearly out of
So,
time.
Are we?
Yeah. Do you want to show us how you're putting it back together?
Yes.
Because that would be really good, wouldn't it? I like seeing
Yeah.
stuff like that.
Right,
We've got
so
4.5
piece
minutes left, that's all.
goes back on there like that. In fact, let me show you what happens with this. So this piece goes in like that, and when you pull that back, it pulls all of that bit. But you put this on first.
It's always good to know how things work, isn't it? And to be able to unscrew it and get it apart to clean it.
Yeah. Then that, make sure when you put this in, you need saw that thread. It needs to make sure it goes in the middle. So line it up properly. And this is what is now adjusting that. Look at how much better that is, because I took it to pieces. Look at it, it's perfect now.
Of course it is.
Tools, hey.
It is
So
a really
look
easy
at
thing to use
this.
though, isn't it? We use this
Oh
when we
yeah,
did our
and then
festival.
that piece, you need to make sure that that is clean. So you get different sizes
Little
of
brushes.
these. Get a smallish one.
I like the fact that you get the cleaning brushes with it. You don't have to add anything else. It just does what you need it to do.
That bit goes in there. Right, then this goes in like that and screws in like that. Oh, the whole thing feels so much better. So you know what's happening now, that as you pull back, in fact, let me show you again. So as you pull this back, the needle is pulling back. It's then releasing the ink into this little barrel, and it's being pushed through by the air that comes from here, and the ink, the air that's coming from here, and the ink that's coming from there.
Easy peasy. And you know what? For an airbrush of that quality,
It's
$34.99 to be able to start airbrushing is absolutely amazing. Imagine doing an airbrush on the back of a canvas and then stenciling with your 3D paste over the top. That would look rather magnificent. Right, quick recap on the stencils that we have left, which isn't a lot, but we'll show you what we have. So Shop Fur, first of all, is going to get you all of those. We've got 3 of them left. So if you seriously want one, you need to be putting it in your basket, please, and then checking that basket out. Is that your tummy?
No, it's me getting my ink in properly.
It is, absolutely. Now then, you've also got Shop Scale. Thank you, Katie. You've got six different ones for $19.99. We've got 5 of those left. Then we've also got this, which is absolutely Regal, and that is the code. Shop Regal, we've got 2 of that left, that's all. And then this one, which is amazing, Shop Grace, is the last one. So if you want that, you need to be putting that into your basket. Thank you for joining us in this hour. Coming up next, I'm with Amanda, and she's playing with pigment pearls, so mica powders and different mediums.
Yes, so she's actually going to be making her own mediums.
She is.
The other thing we've got coming up, just so that you guys know, we've got lights coming up.
We have.
Desk lights coming up.
Mm-hmm.
And
angled and multi-light.
Yes.
Yeah. That's me and you at 1 o'clock, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Honestly, I saw them last night. They're really good, like really good. So if you're in the market for a really good desk lamp, and they're all you can angle them, and oh, brilliant they are. Tune in at 1 o'clock with myself and Stephanie. I'm going through that wall to join Amanda. You go and grab yourself a quick cup of tea, and then we can see you on the other side. Please don't forget to check out your baskets. The sooner you check out, the sooner we can pick and pack these stencils, or your inks, or your airbrush cleaner, and get them sent to you. Grace has just fully allocated. So seriously, there's very, very few of the stencils left. If you want them, grab them now. And I'll see you on the other side of that wall in about 5 minutes time. Go and grab a cuppa. See you in a bit. Bye.